Okay, I have 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 1st, 2025, here in Sandwich Historic Town Hall, 130 Main Street. The proceedings will be televised and recorded by Sandwich Community Television. May we convene the meeting and open with a pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So, executive session, Massachusetts General Law, C-30A, subsection 21A. The chair declares that having an open session may have a detrimental effect upon the town's bargaining, litigating, or negotiating position as applicable. Purpose 6, disposition of real property, Town Hall Annex, 145 Main Street. Motion to enter executive session.
Make a motion, we enter executive session.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Hochter, second by Mr. Ellis. A roll call vote to be in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it's unanimous. We are adjourned until approximately 7 p.m. and we'll reconvene here in Town Hall. Thank you very much. Okay, 7:15 here in historic Sandwich Town Hall. We'll reconvene the public meeting.
Yes. Make a motion, we open the public meeting.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Hochter, second by Mr. Ellis. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it's unanimous. Okay, the first item will be public commentary. Either one. And just make sure the green light is on, please. Yep.
Okay, the green light is on. Okay. Hello, my name is Jody Sastry. Can you hear me? Is this good? My name is Jody Sastry from 21 Marshview Circle in East Sandwich. And I just wanted to make you aware of a bylaw called Skip the Stuff that I am bringing via citizens petition to be voted on Monday at the annual town meeting. The Skip the Stuff bylaw would mandate that items like plastic utensils, straws, and condiment packets would not be given to takeout customers automatically, but rather by request. So it's not a ban on anything. People can still get these items, they just will simply need to ask for them. And the benefit of passing this bylaw is that it saves the restaurants money, it eliminates unnecessary waste, and keeps our beaches and communities clean. So I hope that anyone who's listening or watching will come out to vote in support of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sastry. Review and approval of minutes.
We're still working on the ones from last week.
Okay. And manager report.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I have it cranked up as high as it'll go, and it's not. I can't hear. Let me just try to one more time.
Okay.
That's up all the way. Is that any better? Not really. All right, I'll try to talk loud. Almost everything that we've been doing lately is geared towards next Monday night. So the board's next meeting isn't until 2 Thursdays, because next Thursday is the town election on May 8th, with polls open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I know the town clerk's office wanted us to announce that if anyone is interested, there is early voting at their office at 100 Route 6A. And it's roughly from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. each day. if people want to stop by and vote. They just have to check in with the town clerk's office and they get you your ballot. I think that's about it. I did speak, Heather and I saw John Giorgio earlier today, and he's still available if we want to do that wastewater bigger picture update on Thursday, May 15th. We have a couple of things scheduled early in the night, but I would think that would be the bulk of our focus, and we'll try to delay anything else until the following week. I know Melissa's been scheduling some public hearings for the 22nd, but we should be good to go on that. And I think all the other items we're going to touch on under old business.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions for Bud? Okay, correspondence, statements, and announcements. I just have a couple of items, if you don't mind. Bikeways and pedestrians met on Monday, the 28th of April. The Service Road Shared Youth Path Punch List is still being developed. The process may well consider some concerns expressed for traffic turning off the service road onto Quaker Meeting House Road when the traffic signal is activated by those utilizing the path. Therefore, no ribbon cutting date has been established. No available updates related to grant applications, no available update related to proposed service road canal connection, a bike rack being evaluated for 100 Route 6A. Their next meeting is Monday, May 19th at 6:30 at Sand Hill School. Yes, sir.
I wanted to say it. I rode that job the other day, and it looks terrific. And one feature that they added that you need to look at now is there's a native shrub that we don't see as often as we used to called shad. And it's a white flower, early spring, and it was named because shad is an androgynous fish that comes up our creeks every spring. And it announces when the shad are coming up the creeks. And they're planted all along the path, on all sections of the path. They're in bloom this week and white, and they're terrific.
I have noticed them, but the name of which was unknown to me, but shad, huh?
That name is Amelanchier canadensis, but it goes by shadbush.
Great, great. Thank you very much for sharing that. Yesterday, the Sandwich Public School 5-year Strategic Planning Committee has made significant progress toward finalizing the 2025 to 2030 school plan. Also, last night, school committee met. The Sandwich Middle High School received the 10-year accreditation award from the New England Association of Schools and Colleges. School evacuation and reunification drills have been scheduled. The school committee provided School Superintendent Dr. Marushak with an exemplary end-of-cycle evaluation report. And that's all I have. So there'll be no staff meeting, old business, at the May 5th, 2025 annual town meeting.
Yep. Preparation meeting this afternoon with the town moderator. Went through the articles and the motions and what the plans are, and I think Charlie plans to have each board member read two motions right after each other, in a row going down the line. We have presentations and explanations on every article, but our goal is just to do 4 or 5 presentations on the larger articles and wait to see if there's questions on the others. Most of them are self-explanatory, so we feel like we're in pretty good shape. We've met many times internally, especially talking about the budget presentation and some graphics that Heather and Melissa and others have been working on that we'll have ready. And I think we're good to go. Honestly, we've talked about the warrant and or the budget, I think, every meeting since December with both the Select Board and Finance Committee. And I think It's important to note that there's no differences between the two boards, that both boards are recommending every financial article as they're being presented, which is great.
Yes. Are the motions 2, 2, and 2? And we'll get through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Disposition of Town Hall Annex.
That is me. You all know that we issued a request for proposals earlier this spring. Interest in the property. And I can hear you looking at me. It's better now? Okay, good. And then we had a process that extended the bid deadline through April 17th. Even with all the recruitment that we did in marketing, we received a single proposal, but it didn't meet the minimum performance standards for submittal. We have rejected that proposal. In the last week and a half, we've had a little bit more interest. I think as the sun comes out, folks start thinking about seasonal activities and businesses, and as they're in thinking about their futures, there are several sort of strong local interest in the property. And my recommendation is that we give it some more time, that we reissue the RFP. We do a little bit stronger marketing effort again over the next several months. And see if there are any local options. It is a very unique property. It really requires a unique purchaser, and we know from the work that we've done in the past that we don't always get it right the first time, and it's worth another try.
Okay. Now we need a motion, I believe, to extend the effort to some point in the near future, and we'll hope for the best.
I would ask that you move to reissue the RFP.
Yes.
Do you want a time to like the end of July, or
If you'd like an extended time frame, we can do it until midsummer.
you just say the end of July till August 1?
August 1st. Sure.
I make a motion that we extend the RFP for the disposition of the Town Hall Annex at 145 Main Street until August 1st, expiration of August 1st.
Second?
Thank you.
Motion by Mr. Hockner, second by Mr. Ellis. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it's unanimous, 3-0.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Other matters not reasonably anticipated by the chair, I have none.
I was just going to add that we did update the board meeting schedule based on what we talked about, so the updated one is in there. So no.
I skipped that. I'm sorry. Yes, we have that. Thank you very much. New business. Recommended reappointment. Barnstable County Home Consortium of Advisory Council, Nanette Perkins. Anybody, did everybody get a chance to take a look at that? Yeah,
Strong recommendation.
right?
And Annette's been great, and she served on the planning board for quite a while too, and really takes it seriously. And if you look at her professional background, it's like fits perfectly with what that group does.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to reappoint Nanette Perkins to the Barnstable County Home Consortium Advisory Council.
Second?
Motion by Mr. Hockner, second by Mr. Ellis. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it's unanimous. Other matters not reasonably anticipated by the chair? I have none. Is anyone here for public comment? Number 2, closing remarks.
I have a quick one.
Sure.
Mr. Chairman, I thought we might just acknowledge that there was a controlled burn today at Joint Base Cape Cod. Anyone that watches the news knows that that has exceeded the limits and is a very substantial brush fire at the last notice. We were reached out earlier today by Chief Burke. The Sandwich Fire Department has been supporting departments around the region in the containment of that fire. They do expect it to burn through at least tomorrow. Right now, there's no immediate hazard to the town of Sandwich or properties in Sandwich. It's contained to the base, but we may see either later this evening, if not already in parts of Sandwich, smoke from that fire in our region. So we wanted to let people know that they may experience smoke in their neighborhoods, more than likely in the 130 corridor downtown area and closer to the base boundaries.
Thank you very much. Okay. I just have a couple of closing remarks, if you don't mind. We're going to mention it at the end, but please plan to attend the annual town meeting on Monday, May 5th at 7 p.m. at the Sandwich Middle High School. Please plan to exercise your right to vote in the town elections on Thursday, May 8th, between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. Early voting may still be accomplished tomorrow at Town Hall from 9 to 4?
I think it is 9 to 4. Yep.
Okay, thank you. Then, today, the first Thursday in May, is the National Day of Prayer as designated by the United States Congress. Americans of all faiths are reminded to unite in prayer, meditation, and reflection, lifting up our leaders, institutions, and communities in devotion to peace, justice, and moral renewal. Okay, so then, if I may, executive session, Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 30A, subsection 21A. The chair declares that having an open session may have a detrimental effect upon the town's bargaining, litigating, or negotiating position as applicable. Purpose 3, a contract and negotiations with non-union personnel, the town manager. So we'll be closing into executive session. The next meetings are, as I already stated, Monday at annual town meeting, May 5th, 2025 at 7 p.m. in the Sandwich Middle High School. The next general meeting, open meeting of the Select Board is Thursday, May 15th, here in Historic Town Hall at 7 p.m.
Make a motion that we enter executive session and not re-enter into the public session.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. It's unanimous. Good evening, folks. Thank you for listening and tuning in.